Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Car Mechanic Simulator VR video, where last time we did this truck, and this time there's no story order, so I don't know what to do. I know there's more story orders. Oh, there's an experience bonus. Maybe we'll just take this. Yeah, I know there's more story orders to do, but to be honest with you guys, we have seen a lot of this game. So, I was thinking about it. This will probably be the penultimate video. We've restored so many cars, and we've pretty much seen all the different types of engines and suspension and everything that we can in this base game. Obviously, CMS18 had DLC, and that adds a whole host of stuff, but the VR version doesn't have that. So we've kind of done everything we can. But today, I think we're just going to go back to basics, do some repairs, and, yeah, go from there, really. Go back to our roots, doing some repairs. Obviously, I can tell that this exhaust system's really bad. Yeah, this is one of those easy cars to tell what's bad, because everything else is pristine, and it's just the stuff that's horribly rusted. So, yeah, we can just go ahead and take care of this. But yeah, I mean, we've worked on this suspension a little bit. Obviously, we haven't restored this suspension, but I don't even think that's possible. So, yeah. What I do want to do, though, for the final video, is we are going to sell every single one of the cars we've restored, all the cars in the parking. We're going to sell every single one. The ones that don't have license plates, I will find license plates for. I will make license plates for them. And then, yeah, we will sell them. And we'll see how much money we get. We'll see how rich we become from selling all those cars. And then we'll use that money to buy a new car at the car salon. Maybe play around with it a little bit, see the bits and pieces, replace some bits and pieces just for fun. And then, you know, take that for a spin. Again, there really isn't that much to do. We've been doing the same thing for several episodes now. So I think it is high time we start wrapping things up here. It's always sad bringing a series to a close, but especially in a game like this, you do just have to call it somewhere. You know, you could keep playing this game forever and ever and ever, but you do have to call the shot somewhere. And I do see that that brake pad is seeing better days, so we'll go ahead and get that tire off and go ahead and get that brake pad. There he is. Give me that. There he is. Alright, I think that's the back done. I don't see anything else wrong with the back. We do have a decent amount wrong with the front. Okay, let's go ahead and get this side tire off. Throw that over there. Bad caliper. The cylinder's fine, but the caliper and the brake pads and the brake shoe are completely gone. So just go ahead and get all these parts taken out of here. We'll make a new spring for that. Remove that, take that, throw it over there. Remove the steering rack. Get that out of here. Remove the front sway bar. We probably have spares of those, because I've bought spares of those. Yeah, look at that, we have an extra front sway bar. Don't know what else we have extra in the front, but we have a couple bits and pieces from accidentally buying the wrong thing. Okay, throw those over there. Okay, good. We can remove this. Whole bottom thing. Remove these bushings as well. And then these tie rods can come out. Ooh, I see that wheel hub bearing is looking a little bit sad. So let's get that axle out of there. And dig out that little bearing. There we go. And I'm pretty sure we can pull that. And that should be everything under the cars. Good. I don't see anything else that really needs to be. Yeah. Oh, unless that might be a bad bearing there. I see a little bit of rust peeking through. Yes. Okay, I don't think it's a bad bearing in this one. Yeah, I can't see any rust. Let's try to clip into that, but no, I can't see any rust. we're good. I don't know if there's anything wrong with the engine. Did they say anything wrong with the engine? Gear, brake, exhaust. Okay. Well, let's see what we can repair. Pretty much just that. Okay, that's all we really want. That's all we really want to repair anyway. Okay. Main shop. First off, the brakes. I know we need, I think it was all 4 brake pads. And then probably a couple calipers. 1 brake disc and then 2 brake discs ventilated. Tire rods. 2 outer and 1 inner. The stir rack. The lower suspension arm and bushings. Alright, we'll see how we get along with that. Oh, and then 2 bearings. 2. Okay. Very good. Very good. Yes. Good. Oh, quality 5. You ain't get that. I don't know when we pulled that, but we're not getting it. I mean, I don't know if any other car is going to get it, because I don't know if we own those. Okay, we have 1 sway bar, front A. That's kind of good. Brake pads. And then I might repair that other caliper just so that it's not 95. Oh, I don't know if it matters on this job. Hold on. Yeah, as long as it's above 86%, it's not going to complain. Some jobs, you know, the story orders require stuff to be 100%, and then it can be annoying, but as long as the stuff's decently good, this person doesn't complain. Which I guess is nice. Oh, I don't need to replace that. The front drive, yes. I forgot about that. The front drive shaft has been completely destroyed. Okay, and then we can put that in that drive axle, screw that back in. Wonderful. Gonna put the steering rack back in, and then connect the 2 rods. Alright, so that's that wheel done. Okay, now we will do this side. Brake disc. Pad. Looks like we had a lot of extra pads, actually. So that's pretty good. We need to get that installed, I think. Oh, no. It's the, Oh, wait. I think we can do that, actually. Remove this axle. I didn't even notice that was rusty. There, I'll get that out of there. I'll buy an extra one for the back. It's fine. There we go. Okay. And now we can get this outer rod on. Pop that in. All right. We'll check from the top to see if there's, like, cross-member bushings or whatever, but I don't know if we'll have that problem. Brake disc. Brake pads. Brake caliper. Rear shock absorber, B. Oh wait, no, it was an A, isn't it? Right, I'm about the wrong one. Right. Still making mistakes. Even though I literally saw the name of it, I don't know why the A looked like a B. The A looked awfully a lot like a B for some, who knows what reason. Rear sway bar end link. Sway bar end link. And then the rear spring cap. Bam. Very good. Okay, this side. Caliper, cylinder, wonder bar. Okay, now we can buy the exhaust system. So it's a middle muffler. And then just an exhaust pipe, I think. So just one of these, and then I'm pretty sure it's just a mid muffler, which has like the catalytic. Oh, there's a catalytic converter, and then this is like another little, I think, catalytic converter, and then muffler, and then another bigger muffler in the back. Very neat. All right, I think that looks good for everything down here, except for that spring. So let's go make that spring. Instead of the wishbone, it is just a front shock absorber A with a cap and a spring. So I'll go ahead and make that. There we go. Thank you very much. Go ahead and chuck that up in there. And then we need that. Oh, we're missing something else, I think. Right, what are we missing? What are we missing? Ah, yes, that. Front sway bar and link A. I need to buy another one of those. Front sway bar and link A. Bam. Now I can get the tire on. Get this cart out of the way with all this stuff. Okay. Go and get you back down. We're almost done. Just gotta get here. Oh yeah, there's one rubber bushing in the cross member. So I'll take care of that. It's easier to take care of this up here anyway. Usually if you guys see me, I kind of reach over and do that, but that's because we need to remove the cross member as well. So it doesn't make sense to lower the car and do it. It makes sense, right? Like, why lower the car and then have to lift it back up again to remove all the cross member bushings on the cross member when I can just reach over for them? But here, you know, they're easier to see. And it's way more convenient to work on them from up here. So I'll go ahead and fix that. And then we'll go ahead and take the ABS apart. Ooh. That's going to be your most expensive thing in this car. Yep. There you go. And all in a day's work. So yeah, let's check that. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. All right. Kaboom bang. There we go. We got a barn location map and a case. Let's go and open up that case. I should just have the one. Oh, CQ ace. CQs. No, case. Like that. Okay, I just got the one. Let's see what we got. Another rim. Oh, yay. +5 quality. Yeah, we'll probably sell all our rims next time, too. Just to make sure we get all the money. I might just sell everything. Sell the entire parts inventory. Sell it all. Just see how much money and assets we have. Because yeah, we do have a lot of parts that are just not, I don't think we're gonna get around to using. That's just how it be, though. Anyway, order. Still no story order. Again, yeah, there are story orders. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's the story order. Alright. Hi, I got this old race car so I can go crazy on the racetrack. For safety reasons, the car must be in perfect condition. I believe that you know exactly what needs to be done. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and do this. And this is probably going to be the final story order of the game. The final story order we complete. Because, yeah, again, like I said, we've kind of pretty much done everything, and there's not really any point dragging this series along for much longer. It has been a good one. It has been fun. But yeah, let's just go ahead and finish up this last job. Looks like we'll want to pull the engine. Let's go ahead and run some tests, though. We probably don't need to, but let's just go ahead and do it anyway, because it's fun. Yes. So in the engine, we're going to go ahead and do the compression tester. Just to see if engine needs to come out or not. And it's looking to me, engine definitely needs to come out. We got a bunch of pistons that need to be fixed. We have the crankshaft. Yeah, the crankshaft needs to come out. Engine block's fine. But yeah, the crankshaft needs to come out. And therefore, all the pistons need to come out. So, yeah, we're definitely pulling the engine. I guess let's get the radiator. Actually, first, let's get this air filter. First off, let's get this air filter box taken off. Okay, that actually looks fine in there. So we'll go ahead and put all that back together. Alright, there we go. So that's that done. Let's go and get this radiator taken out. Oh, part unmount, yes. Okay, let's go and get this old radiator out of here. That'll just make it easier to get the engine out. Alright, get this old brake stuff out here. Okay. Okay, get that out of here. Alright, it's gonna get you up. Uppies. Okay. Gotta go ahead and yank this thing out. That starter looks fine, but this gearbox definitely does not. So go ahead and yank this gearbox out. Throw it over there. Alright. Down she goes. Alright, let's go ahead and pull the engine. Where's the engine thing? Here it is. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Lift her to. Ka-foink. Oh. Right, that's right, it's got oil in it. That would make sense. We're not restoring a car from a barn for once. It's actually got oil in it. What do you mean it has oil in it? I'm not used to cars that have oil in them. That actually looks pretty fine, but gotta get rid of it anyway. And the trash. Oh, what's it? What's in the way? I don't see anything in the way. Unless the lifter or something's in the way. Let's just do that, though. There we go. The engine crane or something was in the way, I don't know. Well, the engine crane's there, so it couldn't have been that. It was something I probably couldn't see. Anyway, there we go. Now we can pull the engine out. There's no oil. And it looks pretty good. I think that's all, like, the horrible stuff removed from this car, honestly. Oh, there's some wheel stuff. I see a sneaky little wheel bearing in there, rusted up. And yeah, there's something going on in there. So, we gotta take the wheels off. But other than that, looking good. Probably brakes as well. I could imagine the brakes might not be in the best shape. And you definitely want good brakes for racing. It's just important as having a good engine, which is what we're working on now. Alright, let's go ahead and get down to business. Out with the throttle. Actually, let's go ahead and get this flipped over, because I want to see what the underside of this looks like. Okay. The thing is, someone's going to have to tell me, but I feel like you could remove the pistons from this side of the engine. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to do. Like, I feel like it would be very easy. I mean, we can remove the rod caps, right? Like, I feel like you do that, you push the piston down, you pull it up. You should be able to remove the piston from here. But yeah, no, we can't. We have to remove the head. So, I don't know. Someone who's a professional, let me know, but I feel like you don't need to remove the head to remove the piston. But yeah, in this game you do. Because I feel like it would just... I feel like there's enough room there for it to slide out. I don't know. I'm not a actual mechanic. I just play a mechanic on YouTube. But I'm going to get all that out. We'll probably want to... I think the dirty rod caps are with the dirty pistons. So I want to keep in mind where the bad pistons were if we want to try and keep things cheap. If we want to keep things on the cheap, I'll have to remember where all the bad stuff is. Oh, the clutch is fine. Just everything else that's not. Okay, we won't bother touching that. Alright, let's get this flip back over and get these heads off, because that's what we need to get off in order to get to the pistons. And I mean, all this stuff's bad too, probably. So, you know, makes sense. Makes sense why we gotta remove it. Oh yeah, cam shafts and the sorts. Bad. Okay. At least I know there's nothing good mixed in here that we need to remember where it is. Yeah, all these are bad again. The timing system looks relatively pristine. Oh, let's get that in takeoff. Get that tension off so we can get these belts off. There we go. Oh, now we can pull everything else out. Out it goes. Okay, there it goes. All right, we have the timing chains. Remember that one cam gear is good, this one. The rest of these are garbage. No, don't go on. Get off. I didn't say you could go on that shaft. That one had the good one. So he'll get to go back on there, but not you. You're going in the trash. Alright. Camshafts. Camshafts. I gotta remove the exhaust anyway. I mean, you could probably remove the head and leave the exhaust on it, right? I don't know. Another thing about this game that's not entirely true to real life. Also what I'm doing, and just throwing things on the floor. Not entirely true to real life. Don't just grab your engine head and throw it on the floor. Unless it's bad and broken and you're not planning to use it again. But, you know, I definitely am planning to use these again, and, don't do that. Especially not against your new car. Alright. So, 1 bad here. And then 3 bad here. Okay. If I can remember that, we're sitting pretty. And I don't know which one had the bad rings. I guess I'll check. So those rings are good. Okay, good rings with the good piston. And I guess bad rings with the bad piston. Yeah, I'll just check the rings with the... Yeah, okay. Get out of here. Okay, so I'm going to buy that now. Piston rings. I'm going to buy 4 of them. And then 4 pistons. Alright, let's get that out of there first as well. Alright, no, I have to wait. Alright, yeah, so I know this side. Okay. Are your... No, stop. Are your rings... Yes, your rings are good. I think the good pistons have good rings, the bad pistons have bad rings. You're good. Your rings are good. You're good. I don't know about your rings, but they're probably good. Get out of here. No, I want to... There we go. Thank you. Piston bad. Rings bad. 0%. Okay. Now we can take the crank shaft. Get that out of here. Excuse me. I would like your presence. Thank you. Crankshaft V8. Alright. Now we begin the reassembling. Bam. Okay, so the good piston was here. Okay. And all 3 of these ones were bad. No, wait. Right, no, I got it confused. I think. My brain has failed me. This bad. This one bad. And then these 3 were good, but I'm not going to put those in yet. And then it was this one that was good. Yes. I'm going to do that. Okay. Yes. 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 I think that's right. And then this side had the other ones. Okay, and I'm just gonna fix the rod caps. And the crankshaft caps, so I don't have to worry about it. I might fix some of this stuff too. Fan. Yeah, I probably don't have to worry about those. Alright. That should hopefully be okay. If I remember correctly. Well, I don't even remember. I repaired them. Okay, so how many rod caps do we need? Do we need like 3 of them? 3 rod caps and then 1 crankshaft cap. No, 4 rod caps. No, wait, 3. Yeah, 3. Crankshaft bearing cap, rod cap, 3. Okay, another fuel rail. Fuel rail direct injection. Cam gears. Alright, perfect. Cam. Cam. Cam gear. Cam gear. Timing belt. Okie doke. Gonna get this timing system back together. Oh, wait. No, you don't get that. I don't know who will, but not you. Probably nobody. Probably just gonna sell it. Which means, you know what, why not? You can have it. If I'm just gonna get rid of it, you can have it. What's the point of any of this anymore? Belt. Tension. Belt. Tension. Okay. Cover. Okay, there we go. Exhaust. Boom. Bop. Bang. Okay, there we go. Get all that into place. Okay, that's the engine done. Just need the oil filter. Right there. Oh, throttle. That's a little bit important. You know, you want to actually be able to control the engine. Okay. Alright, let's go and put this back in the car and see if we put all the pistons in the right spot. And I guess everything else in the right spot as well. Camshaft, radiator, spark plugs. What does it say? ABS, throttle, oil filter, gearbox. Okay. Looking good. Piston rings in the wrong spot. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, caramba. Oh, we have more 100% pistons than we do rings. So there were a couple rings that were, hold up. Do these have bad rings on them? No, those are 100. Okay, so that can go back in. But yeah, there's a couple. There's like one piston that it looks like it was bad, but I guess had good rings or something. And then we have a good piston right here, another good piston, but the rings are bad. So that's probably where we messed up. So let's just buy engine. Find the pistons. They're going to be somewhere in this category. They're going to be somewhere in here. There they are. Buy 3 more of those, but then the rings buy like before. 100, 100. 100, 100. Now we can go ahead and get this engine put back together. And there's no chance that anything is in the wrong place. Okie doke. Seems like my left hand has decided to quit. It has had enough of this shenanigans. It has quit. The controller is still turned on, but it has just quit. Oh, never mind. There it goes. Alright, install engine. Now we check the status. Alright, we have a wheel hubcap, brake pads, so yeah, like in other stuff. Solid rear drive axle, wheel hubcap. But yeah, nothing ABS module, fuel pump, oil filter, gearbox. Nothing in the engine. Gearbox again. Yes, just saying the same thing twice, and then all the tires. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. We'll replace the tires. And then once body parts, and then factory paint. Oh yeah, the factory paint looks a little brighter, and we'll probably put a racing livery on it. We'll go ahead and do them that too. Just do all the bells and whistles, I guess. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing lifted up and do the suspensionize. Yep, so we'll go ahead and get all these wheels off. Because we know we got to get these wheels. Actually, I don't think it's suspension. I think it's literally just brakes, right? So we'll get that off. And then, yeah, it's just... Well, there's like the axle there. Say there's the brake pad. That's bad. So there's a bad brake pad. That brake... This rotor is fine. The hubcap's bad. Nothing else, though, that I see, at least on this wheel. Let's move over to this side. Okay. Get that off. Okay. Hubcap. Okay, new pads. You can keep your old brakes. And we'll keep the wheels off because we know we need to replace those. Just the tire, so we can take the old tire off the rim and then just put new tires on. That's fine. Okay, I'll leave that off. Okay, so that should be that side done. Now we'll work on over here. Yeah, if the game didn't say the tires were bad, I don't know if I would have seen it, because they don't look bad for some reason. I think they look, yeah, they look bad on the car. I can see it's all like torn up. You can see some tire cord there, but and then I take it off, and then it looks like fully healed texture. Weird, very weird. Okay, take that off, and then I think, yeah, take that, and then yeah, the axle. Take the entire solid axle out. Yeah, because that's what we have in the back instead of the bearing. We just have an axle. So I'll buy 2 new brake pads because we need those for the back here, and then I guess 2 axles because I think that's what's bad here. Is the solid rear axles. Put our old brake disc on. Put the new pads on. Put the old caliper back on. And then get rid of that. Get out of here. Okay, bam. Oh, no. Nope. This. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna get it down. Obviously not all the way down because there's still wheels missing. But we can go ahead and get... Oh, I know. I don't know what I want. I want this. And then a gearbox. Looking good. So that's the gearbox back in. We can go ahead and get... Now we can go ahead and get it down. Okay, now my right hand has quit. That's kind of the more important one. Okay, there we go. Brake servo. Yeah, I think we fixed that. Yeah, there we go. And then ABS. We did not fix. Because I don't think we can. Actually, I think we can fix the pump, not the module, though. That's computer. We're not a computer person. We're a car person. We fix cars here, sir. All right. Radiator. I think I could repair that. Oh no, I can't repair the module for some reason. Yeah, stuff you can repair in this game does not make sense at all. I think we fixed the radiator, the fan housing, not the actual radiator itself. Am I correct? Yep, we did. There we go. Alright, let's check the status. Oh, let's get a fuel pump in there. There we go. Alright. Now let's check the status, and it should just be wheels, right? Yeah, just the sport tires. Amazing. Okay. Let's go and get those fixed. So what? Alright, what wheels do we need? 285, 45, 17. 285, 45, 17. I mean, as long as we get the size right, I don't think the profile or width really matters. But I'm not one to jip this person with wheels. Okay, get that wheel off. Old rubber. And I'm just gonna go ahead and you know what I'm gonna do? If I don't plan to do anything else, I'm selling all these rims. Because we'll never use it. There we go. Alright. Alright, one last one. There it is. Yoink. Alright, install. Bang, ooh. No, that's an off-road tire. We're not gonna use that. Yeah, they want a regular tire. They want sport tires. There we go. Now we don't need to click through 50 menus to get to the rim and wheel we want. Look at that, it's so fast, we're actually completing it before the balancer. I remember before it was like, by the time we actually were able to select the tire that we wanted, or the rim we wanted. Open, thank you. By the time we were able to select the rim we wanted, the balancer was already done. Alright, there we go, there's your tires. Okay, that's done. Wonderful. Okay, and that one's ready. Should we do this for old time's sake? Why not? Can I? Oh, I can put you there. Okay. Let's take both of these. One hand per tire. There we go. Always remember, criss, cross, pattern sauce. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without the game preventing us from doing the crisscross pattern. You have to really fight the game in order to allow you to do it properly. There it is. All right, down you go. I think all you need now is your panels. You wanted some new panels. Yeah, let's see. Body parts not discovered. Okay. Do I just change everything? I'm not sure. I know you need a headlight. You need a headlight, you need a bumper, you need a fender. You probably need windows, yes. All the windows. You can see how there's no windows here. Tail lights. Okay, a lot of things are missing actually. So that's probably all they want is the missing stuff. Bolt Reptilia R2. So they probably want a front bumper. They probably want a window. They probably want a window. They probably want the right fender. Window. What was the right headlight that was missing? Yeah, the right headlight. They probably want both mirrors. I don't know if the rear bumper was missing. Was the rear bumper missing? No, they have a rear bumper. Okay. I think we're good then. I think I got everything. Bang. Oh, they have it. They have the trunk. Yeah, they have the trunk. I didn't need to buy that. Oh, I forgot to buy the right mirror. Let's get you a plate, I guess. Just a standard white plate, it looks like. I guess it's this one. It looks like it. R4. P1D. 157. Oh, it's got a bit of red text at the bottom. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that was the right plate or not. Probably not. I don't think the car status is going to say that we did it. Yeah, this is always busted. But we replaced the parts. I don't know if they want this rear. Oh, no, that's not really. I'll get the welder out, I guess, to fix that bit of rust in the back there. Just because why not? There we go. So that looks a bit better. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Could maybe replace that fender. Sure, we'll do that for them too. We'll get a new fender there. Just because the game's not telling me what to do, I'm just going to do what I feel is right. And I feel like replacing this fender, it feels right. All right. Let's get you in the paint booth. Get you on your factory paint job. Very nice. Paint. So set factory. This is more bright than it was. There we go. And then livery. Let's see what we want. So, I mean, we could go for the America theme. But I think there's another racing one. Or is it just the America? Yeah, there's this one. The carbon fiber. That's kind of a racing livery, I think. Yeah, we'll go. We'll paint that one then for them. There we go. Because yeah, we have one in the America livery, even though it's a job, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I just think this one looks pretty cool. All right, there we go. Garage entrance A for you. There it is. Well, anyways, I hope they enjoy it. Hope they win the race or something. Oh, oil. Right. Can't really go much without that. Can't really go far in a race without that. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna take that and... Nope. Give. Throw that over there. Okay. Alrighty. Our final order. Complete. Yeah, I'm not waiting for another story order. Let's see. Can we upgrade anything? No, I didn't quite get to over here, but repair body parts, pull items further away, off parking levels, off junkyard trips, 50% discount in shops. None of that's really worth it. It's level 50. Like I said, next time is going to be the finale. We're going to sell all the cars in our parking. Actually, let's just go ahead and hop on over to the parking. And again, if you guys have ideas for some of the license plates, obviously here we have the King, the Roadster, the Dracula car, the Murica car, the Deja Vu. This one doesn't have a plate, so if you have a name for this one, the 256 in the pretty colors. If you guys got a name for that, let me know. If not, I'll just come up with one myself. But yeah, we got the 68 and the orange and the black. Looking very nice. We got the Mustang and the black and blue. We got the 06 Shelby. I think. I'm pretty sure it's a Shelby Cobra. Based off of at least. So we got that one. We then have the green Reptilia. And then we have the black and blue Chieftain. The Chieftain. So yeah. And of course, we have the American Neum plate. So one of these will get the American Neum plate. Will it be that one? Will it be that one? Probably not those two, because they don't have a V8, so they're not fast. But yeah, I guess I mean, I feel like it's between the Mustang and then the Chieftain. I don't know. I'll put the actual... I think it's a Pontiac. Yeah. Mustang or the Pontiac. So yeah. Next time, it all leaves. See you guys then. Goodbye for now.